Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me. But they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest to go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Give me one moment. Let me double check on the audio here. I think I've been having a little bit of issues this morning. So let me just ensure it's working. Having a little bit of issues this morning. That doesn't sound like my mic too. Okay, I think all should be good. Welcome everybody. All should be good. And yes, you guys will be seeing me in a bit. Do I prepare for these things? Am I organized? I don't know. But I guess sometimes when you do live streams, it's at best to know 50% what you're doing and leave the 50% to your environment. But anyways, Sawadee-ka. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk. This is your Phuket Walker, Alex, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We've done it once last year on a 4-minute video in my documentary series. We're doing our documentary number 2 this time around, and since it's year 2, I like to maybe have a chat with everybody. It won't take too long. I think I'll be here, well, it's a lot longer than the first video in terms of documentary. It was 4 minutes, 3 minutes-ish, so we might be able to chat a little longer than that. Today we're at PaPa's House Coffee on a very hot day actually. Forecasted at 28 degrees with the sun bright and shiny. So feels more like 35-ish. And also I had a very good workout with everybody yesterday, so I decided today, you know what, man, let's make part 2 of our documentary, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about should you start a YouTube channel, since the first one I kind of taught you guys how to become a YouTuber, right? So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me post that link to my first documentary first. But welcome everybody. Hello, Sawadee Cup. Good to see you, Madano, and Sawadee Cup to Hajat as well. And yeah, let me pull that link. 1 year ago, about this time, I started a YouTube channel. And I went to a cafe and I made my first documentary. And this is before anything happened. Well, maybe I had a few ASMR walks or something like that. But yeah, this is my first documentary. I'm gonna pin that up in the chats. So in case you're interested, you can check that out on how to become a YouTuber. It was a very short video, pretty much saying that I went on YouTube, did a search, and there was a lot of content creators teaching me how to become one. So that's how I kind of became one. But to make that story complete, I was actually inspired by someone called Johnny Strides. I watched his walks in Toronto, and hey, hello Trojan, you might have heard the story before, but we're doing one of those. But actually, it's very rare. It's only part 2 of our documentary series. You can find the documentary series in the playlist. It does tell a story of what kind of overall happened this year, and I put important videos in there, and this might be, probably will be included as well. So we're in year 2, and we're doing documentary number 2. So welcome to our new viewers. We're at PaPa's House Coffee. We will be checking out the cafe as well. And yeah, before I talk too much, cheers to everyone. And yes, PaPa's House Coffee. So yeah, let me pull Johnny Stride's link first. And this kind of starts the topic of, should you start a YouTube channel? Well, I got a short answer and a long one. I guess it is an episode, so I'll go with the long one. Well, depends on what you're in it for, right? For myself, when I started it, and this is part of the how-to, I guess I was saying, I had to find a way in. Meaning, I guess nowadays, it's not too difficult to get to YouTube. Equipment and mobile network and all that is a lot more affordable all over the world. So what's stopping some people, and you know, should you start one, and what's the motivation behind it, and what will you expect? Well, this is what happened to me this year pretty much. So I started with getting inspired. And how? Well, Johnny did walks in Toronto, that's where I'm from. I later on found out we're about the same age group, so I'm 43, I think he's 45 now, APX the same. So yes, as well as he made trips to Thailand. So there was, I think, a video actually of him doing a condo review in Pattaya or something related to that. And that's actually what brought me to his attention. I never knew about what walk tubing was, right? And then I went to his channel and I saw him walking around places that brought me a lot of good memories in Toronto. And all over the GTA area. That's Greater Toronto area. So yeah, and I started watching his videos. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know about the community at the time. I wasn't really sure what a live stream was even. I never joined his live stream. So I started out just watching his videos, and I obviously watched YouTube before. There's other channel creators that's done travel content, couples content, and a lot of content, obviously, ranting and so on and so forth around Thailand, right? But that never got me started because I just couldn't find that connection. That's something that I feel like I can do. So my background is also in the past, I'd done a lot of walking. I was a letter carrier at Canada Post. I loved exploring the city, and obviously I loved exploring Phuket, and it's been so long since I walked around Phuket. Actually, walking culture here isn't that strong. A lot of people just choose motorbikes. So all of a sudden, I, for some reason, had a connection. I said, you know what? I want to start a YouTube channel. And when I started this, I was really bubbly, and I guess my life was a lot more bubbly at the time. I guess I had some hardships in life, but I had a good 10 years here in Thailand, and of course Kakumak to Thailand and Phuket being so wonderful, allowing me to have a home here. But yeah, so that connection, that Thailand, Toronto, Thailand, Canada kind of connection, and also, of course, the same age group, and how Johnny conducted himself and how he made his videos, it was always a good time, and he was very professional. So I thought maybe this is something I can do, because I always thought, I don't know, I never made a connection. That's the best way to put it. I enjoyed a lot of content and other content creators. They're doing a great job, but it was until I discovered walk tubing that I felt maybe I can walk around and show everybody like what I do sometimes anyways. And that allowed me to rediscover myself, and of course rediscover a place that I fell in love with and decided to live here for 10 years, which is Phuket. So it's been an amazing journey, and some of you of course know this journey, obviously, my OG viewers. So yeah, thanks for being here first. I've been blabbing away a little bit, so let's have another sip of coffee and I'll continue on. And this is unscripted, so if I'm blabbing away and not making any sense, I think one of the lessons I learned about myself and doing this is I enjoy live streams. So my first video I spent, I don't know, I think it was an hour to like make 4 minutes worth of like footage. I kept on getting the lines wrong and this and that, and then I realized that wasn't my thing. Maybe it's just because I wasn't doing it live and I wasn't talking to actual people like the audience and people in the chats. So actually doing live streams eventually it became a lot easier for me. Now video making is also a lot easier now. I guess live streams are a little bit more demanding. Right, so anyways, back to why this is a live stream then. So yeah, I decided to do documentary too in a live stream. But yeah, you know what? Before we continue on and get too bored of me just blabbing away about what the topic is, let's check out the cafe. We are at PaPa's House Coffee, PaPa's House Cafe. They have a great cup of coffee here, definitely, and I'm enjoying the Americano. So we'll check out the cafe a little bit and I'll continue on. And maybe we'll have a story, have a conclusion. I don't know. We'll definitely have a chat or two. But here, let's check out the cafe first. And also, we'll be gifting some memberships once more of my viewers realize I'm having a later stream. Hey, and speaking of which, welcome to the live stream, Canadian Vasily. We're at PaPa's House Coffee. I'm actually going to make a loop around to check it out a bit. But welcome to the live stream, Canadian Vasily. Doing something different. We're still exploring Phuket. We're at a cafe today. And here's the buggy. And I think some of you have been here before. But good to see everyone in the chats. And for those of you who don't know what's going on, well, this is kind of what I do. I walk around the city. And hopefully all over Thailand later. And I explore various locations, usually on the streets, but definitely we go to cafes as well, including this one. But usually we're a little bit more mobile. So today we're taking it easy to make this documentary for everybody. Part 2. I feel I've come pretty far in terms of the channel growing and also as a person. It's an unexpected year for me. Trojan says he's trying his AK impression. Definitely not Trojan. And I think maybe Canadian Vasily doubled down on that. Trojan, this is my thing. And at Phuket Walk, it will only be my thing. And there's only one inspiration here, and you guys know, and I often tell everybody, Johnny Strides. I think I met that guy. And the reason being is because I met that guy. So let's go back to the story I was talking about. Definitely my thing, Trojan. And I was saying walk tubing is also my thing, so not to worry. I know you're more into that. I did mention on the last stream, me and AK have some things that are relatable, but I think we're completely different people. Also with different backgrounds, and my channel has grown to be something very different, and I'll get into that actually right now. So I started this channel with, like I said, being all bubbly, thinking I'm gonna give back to the community or to people and show everybody what's all about or what Thailand is, and you know, just share some of the peace and positiveness that I kind of accumulated on a good 10 years of what I call peaceful life here. But as you guys know, it was a lot of challenges that I had to face. Actually, it wasn't as easy as I thought. Starting the channel without any support in terms of technical support or experience was difficult. So it was very important that I had Johnny Strides to see how it's done, right? You could call it copying, but eventually I knew copying won't be a thing for me. You guys know how annoying I am. There's nobody else as annoying as me. So yeah, I guess it's very hard for me to be somebody else. And I guess that's the same advice Johnny Strides gave me. You can only be yourself, right? And I can't expect everybody to like me or agree with me, but that's not what the channel is all about. And I didn't know that till I started doing it. Actually, I didn't know about a lot of things about myself until I started meeting everybody and reconnecting with a lot of my people back home. Actually reminded me, as well as a little bit of myself in the past. Of course, I had a great 10 years. I have to really emphasize Phuket and Thailand has been very kind to me, right? So, but having said that, I do get a little bit, I don't know, stuck in the past, and sometimes you do miss the past. But back to what I was saying, all that belief that I was gonna be all positive, bubbly, and giving something good to people kind of all ended in April. But that's all also where everything, a new life began. When my cat passed away in April, that's a big deal to me. I guess it was always she was always a family member to the family of 10 years, and really helped me and Science's relationship. We've been married for 7 years now and together for 11. So you can imagine my cat was a big part of my journey here overall on the island. And the coolest part, actually, and I guess the good out of the sadness, was Johnny Strides was also a big part of that support. Something I never expected. He visited me, and this could be by coincidence, but his arrival was 2 days after the tragic loss of my cat. And you know, he was here, he spent time with me, and that was, I guess, the most amazing thing that could happen during such challenging times. And it was indeed very uplifting. I wasn't quite myself at the time. It didn't really hit me what really happened, because I kind of went to his channel and said, hey, you're pretty cool, you're inspiring me to start this channel. But he came over to Thailand on his vacation and took the time to have a walk with me, make a couple of videos. And also we had some good times together, you know, having some chatters. And I think also, you know, I was going through ups and downs obviously at the time, and one of his best advice he gave me was, you know, stay humble, keep your head down, you know, and just keep on grinding, right? So I have translated that a little bit now to this channel right now on year 2, for me anyways, is about translating some more stressful parts of life, maybe some downers of life, maybe some pains of life, whether you're experiencing it mentally, physically, or it's just a situation, hardship. Maybe just you're working really hard and your work is giving you some hard time, you know. But this channel now has been transformed into how to translate these kind of anxiety and pain and translate that into positiveness. right? That's how I started the Phuket Fitness channel. I was feeling some energy of negativeness that I needed to get out. And how do I do that? So I decided to get fit, put it back in my fitness. Maybe I can maybe inspire some of you to do so and, you know, have a health journey of your own while I'm doing it. But at least everyone gets someone, me that is, I guess, to kind of do it with, right? Kind of like our walks around the island, right? And I'll further enhance some of those experiences, because to me it's not just about walking around the island and touring and having travels. We will do that, obviously. Life is a path, of a lot of paths, of a lot of journeys, isn't it? So we'll definitely travel through the paths of life and walk through the up and downs of that together. But also, it's about sharing other stuff, like my own personal health journey and fitness, and how this channel has really actually gotten me into it. You guys know I just went to the gym yesterday, increased the weights to 17.5 kg, did 100 reps of that, and then was still able to do 50 more push-ups at the age of 43. So you gotta see where I really started at the age of 42. Actually, on my photo in my Phuket Walk Fitness was exactly how I started. I was out of shape. I had a lot of extra body fat that I could get rid of. My endurance actually was really out the drain or down the drain. So walking around the island, obviously all the endurance, improved my health and fitness and mental fitness overall. And I was having better mornings, of course, and that also went through some ups and downs, because I threw that out the drain as well once again when my cat passed away in April. You guys know that, and I had to restart that a little bit. So I guess that's all part of the authentic journey. If you guys want to kind of see a little bit of that story, you guys can check out some of the clips that I included in the playlist down there in the documentary series. But yeah, so having been talking for about 20 minutes now, I guess, should you start a YouTube channel? Yes. If you're in it for some change, if you're in it for some positive change, like myself, some fitness, and I kind of cater around that, walking around my channel, right? Walking does take a little bit of endurance. And I have been able to translate some of my stressful or anxiety or painful parts of my experiences this year into positive vibes, positive energy, and hopefully I'm giving back to my viewers. I mean, sometimes it's not just me working out and you guys can say, oh, I want to work out too. Sometimes it's me working out and you guys just enjoying this guy kind of trying, and maybe you guys are falling asleep on the other side, but that's quite all right. You know what I mean? It's all about kind of exchanging and sharing each other's journeys, right? So yeah, thank you. That's what I mean. Thank you everyone for being a part of the journey. The channel has been doing great in terms of helping me get to a better level of fitness. I often say finding myself again. I used to be in okay shape, and also giving me and Sign hope to continue our life here. And that's what we like here. This is never about showing off. I never showed off about some fabulous lifestyle. I'm not close to being rich. I'm not. I never strive for that. I'm thrift. Meaning, I don't know, another word for it is poor or ghetto. But I'm not poor in terms of health. So I have tons of wealth in terms of that. I have a okay relationship. Like everybody else, me and my wife go through up and downs, but we're still together trying. That's more than what I can ask for. And we've been trying for 10 years. Hey, sometimes, man, you don't need to reach ultimate success. If you got someone trying and failing 10 years with you, it's the journey that counts, man. So cheers to Sign as well, right? So I think in terms of overall life, I have a lot of wealth despite living a little bit thrift. But I'm not showing off wealth here. I'm more of translating some negativeness and making it into positive. Translating pain and making it into joy. Or maybe not that type of joy, but making it an experience that we can share together without being all dramatic and sappy about. And That's easy to translate, actually. You know, like lost my cat. When you lose something, like a family member or something dear to you, sometimes it's not just sadness. A lot of that energy can translate into anger, and we find excuses to put that anger on, I don't know, those around us, our friends even sometimes. So, no, I don't like to do that anymore. I'm a little bit older. I'm 43. You know what I mean? And if I want a chance to have some kids or further advance my life to the next level, I better become a better man or a better person. So, yeah, this is kind of what the channel is about. Translating whatever is stressful or negative into something that we can use in our life that's positive, whether it be your health, something physical, we can walk around, you know what I mean, do some push-ups together, or just have these chats and know that hello, hello. It's my thing. Houston, we have a problem. Houston. Okay, all right. Thank you so much to my mods and my viewers for doing an amazing job. But before I give a huge shout out to my mods for letting me know we lost audio, thank you so much to Lee for the 35 super chat. And Lee says to cover that coffee at PaPa's coffee. Cheers. And happy December, definitely a new month. Happy holidays. And being such an inspiration and continuing the journey of being you. Hey, thank you, Lee. Man, thank you for you being you as well. I think since day one, you've been such an inspiration to me. And day one of the Phuket Walk fitness journey, you were there donating, inspiring, and telling me, I think you might have knew, don't give up. It was like my episode 2, and I was like, Lee kind of knows I'm already on the downside, but thank you so much. With all jokes aside, everyone that supported me with your words, inspiration, and also appreciation a little bit of me just trying definitely goes a long way. Lee, welcome to the live stream. I was just saying thank you so much when we lost audio to all my mods, including welcome Steve, City Emerald, and also thank you Jazz for always being here to provide some sunshines. I definitely need some sunshine today. Sounding a little glum earlier, but not really. I'm happy. This might be a more, I don't know, heartfelt conversation. It's been a wonderful journey, man, everyone. Like I said, I didn't expect I'd meet anybody until April came, and Johnny Strides came to give me a big boost in life. Not just for the channel, it was a big deal for me and Sign. And it was amazing, positive distraction from what we were going through, right? And yeah, man, we're just really grateful that it happened. So definitely doing me, back to what Trojan was saying. But yeah, this is just episode 2 of documentary 2. So I don't think we'll be going through another one of these until like year 3. So no worries, man. We'll be back to the walking, maybe some fitness as well on the next stream. Yeah. And let's see what I missed here. I'll be probably pulling you a banner. We have some time today. But I'd just like to, I guess, finish off the topic, you know, not to go off topic too much. But thank you so much. You definitely hit our super chat goals today. And speaking of super chat goals, I guess the audio issue is something we can improve. I'll be looking forward to maybe checking out the mic 3. I heard the reception is a lot better. And It's even better than Rome with Signs Mike Mini. Welcome to the live stream, Rome with Sign. Cheers. I was just saying how wonderful my wife was for trying for 10 years. Maybe we can give it another go for another 10, eh? But I guess that's the thing, right? Just realizing we're all trying, aren't we? In this journey of life. Even those who you go, hey, that guy is so cool. Like what I said about Johnny, hey, that guy is so cool, so kind. Well, he had to make an effort to meet up with me. So you definitely know that he was trying to help me out, right? So yeah, everybody is trying, man. No matter what you're doing. You know, so in that kind of thinking, that makes it all right. That definitely makes it all right that I'm out here trying. And thank you everybody for keeping me inspired. Trying to get back in shape and also trying to keep these walks going. I guess today's rest is also trying. I went out actually, to be honest. I went out for, I guess 10 minutes. I got the umbrella out and I just couldn't do it today. I'm not gonna lie, I chickened out today. The sun was insane. And after a long workout like yesterday, you guys know it was a little bit more hardcore than what I'm used to. Hey, welcome to the live stream, Megan. Cheers. And thank you, Megan, for being a part of the journey. We're on year 2. Finally, geesh. I thought I'll never make it actually. Some days and months seem very long. But now that we're here, it does seem like a dream that I made it. But yeah, it's a good one. But yeah, this morning I went out for a good 10 minutes and I thought, no, I couldn't do this. So instead of gutting it through and kind of maybe giving us not so great of an episode, I decided, you know what, I think I can do an episode 2 because I couldn't work out anymore, right? So I couldn't work out, I couldn't walk. So Trojan, you know, I do care about what you say, you know. I take, you know, some of the comments, I wouldn't call it criticism, right? You're always so kind to me, honestly. You all are, right? But I do take it to heart, you know what I mean? Especially, I know you guys are my viewers. You guys just care, right? But today, I really couldn't get it out, man. Like, the sun was insane, blasting. I had the umbrella out. I looked up in the sun. I'm like, I gave Sign a call. I'm like, should I do this, man? I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. It was just, and then I was like, maybe I can do a back-to-back day at the gym, and I couldn't do that either. Like, I would have gotten injured, right? So I'm like, hey, you know what? I can mind shift a little bit. I just want to spend time with everybody. So I came out and did episode 2 of the documentary. So we're 33 minutes in. I hope you guys are not getting too bored. I answered a lot of questions, so did I? You guys feel free to ask away as well. Don't just let me blab. But you know what? Before I do any more damage in terms of being too annoying and talking too much, I like to give some memberships. And also, before I do so, thank you so much to each and every one of my members. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. And especially a huge shout out to my legend members. Hey, Ray, and also Epic Ninja, and that's Epic Nation HD. That's Liam. Thank you so much. And you know, I say that every episode, you know, I give you guys a shout out, obviously, but hey, it means a lot, man. You know, obviously my viewers, everyone in the chat, it matters, but I look at that list at the end of the month and I go, hey, it's building, it's growing, you know, one day it'll get to, I don't know, a higher number, right? I just hope it just keeps on growing, you know what I mean? And I'm so happy because that's a confirmation, because I know I don't have amazing members video or anything. I've been doing some live streams now, but the good old days was just like one walk, one video, you know what I mean? So I know you guys that are members are just supporting me because you guys are just amazing people. So, you know, once again, thank you so much. And speaking of amazing people, welcome to the live stream, Don. We started a later one today. It's 11:30 now locally on the island. So I hope those of you locally in Thailand are not minding me too much, speaking a little more this episode. I guess if any of you need to practice English in this part of the world, in Asia, that is, this might be some good practice. This guy's just rambling nonstop. But yeah, let's gift out those memberships and welcome Don. Not to disturb people too much. Born to be wild. And because it's gifting time, I guess we're in the festive season. It's always a good time to gift some gifted memberships. And let me do some Q&A as well, since we got a good audience now on what more you guys want to see going forward. So membership gifting. Alright, here's 5, and you know what? I think I might have 10, so I'm going to do it all. And welcome to membership. Someone I really think is awesome. Welcome, Chatty Cathy. As well as Dirk G. Hey, I think I know you, all the way from Germany. Welcome, Dirk. And also Jazz. Jazz, I'm able to give you back some sunshine, hopefully anyways, but welcome to membership. And as well as Peter Bradfield. Good health to you, Peter. And also Robbie. Hey, I think you're here today. Thank you, Robbie. And welcome to membership as well. And Juanita. J Square. Hey, I think it's only fitting J Square both get a membership. So kakumanakap to all my amazing members. See if I missed anybody. I think I'm good. Yeah. And if I missed you on the membership shout out, blame YouTube. They don't always display it all in order. And let me see who else I can gift this to. And cheers, Trojan. And thanks for all the feedback, man. You know I care, right? But today, it's one of those days, man. So yeah, just I don't know, hear me blab. I guess I blab a lot on the walks too. But cheers, Trojan. You know, I guess you're one of those people that kind of like, I'm not so sure about your Phuket Walk fitness streams. You know, is it gonna be off niche? And I'm so glad, like, you came in and you noticed, you know, at least this guy's still talking to us. You know what I mean? So I'm so thankful, actually, you know, that, you know, you're there in the workout streams as well. You know, some of these streams might not be for everyone, right? But like I said, it's part of the journey. I'm still gonna talk with you. I'm still gonna chat with you, and the community is still gonna be there. So if you're not into working out, you know what I mean? I also drink coffee all the time, regardless of what. So if you're in it for a cup of coffee, you know, say some cheers. Join the streams. And cheers, Trojan, for joining us. Okay, some more gifting. Hey, Mark, welcome to membership, Mark. I say hi to Mark all the time. And also City Walks, welcome Estelle. And Chris Mills. And Robbie. Hey, Robbie's in the chat. So I think Robbie's got 2 memberships. How did that happen? Well, I guess it's allowed. And Alicia Lewis, welcome to membership, everybody. And cheers, welcome new members. I've been upgrading the members content a little bit, so you know, we've been doing a little bit more live streams, and like I said, it's just not going to be like some live stream randomly. I try to give us the best locations. So if I do a members live stream and it's not a 4K walk, that's more personal, I'll make sure it's a good spot. All right, so we'll be doing more of those coming up. And Lee says, what do we want to see going forward? You still owe us videos of you and Simon playing ping pong, table tennis, or pickleball. There you go. Someone that likes some new content. I'm not making another channel, not yet. But cheers to everybody for an amazing year. I guess I should do a channel review now quickly. Nothing gonna be serious, nothing serious, but a karaoke stream. Hey, you know what? Let me do a poll, all right? And then we can actually look at this in perspective. A poll. Ask a question. You know what? Instead of a poll, I've never done this, so let me start the Q&A. How's that? No, the pole was the perfect way to do it. Sorry. One moment. I don't know. I asked the question in a very weird way. One moment. And, you know, I'm going to put fitness content. Yeah. Fitness content, 4K walks. Continue on with the live streams, yeah? One moment. I'm not a expert at making these. And feel free to type anything you guys want to see as well. So I made some options, maybe too many. Obviously, we'll continue the live stream, right? So let's start the poll, see if it worked out. Medano says, cannonball into the swimming pool. Deal, bro. It's a request by you. All right. You know what? Well, I guess I can't escape that. Paul Blunt also said, and he did a really clever job in the comment section, kind of working his way into it and influencing me and the audience into it. Pretty much saying, stay tuned for Alex jumping into the pool cannonball style. I don't think I can escape that, guys. You know what, we'll do it for a Christmas celebration stream. So let's see how that poll is doing. Oops. And thank you everybody for voting. But you see, I don't even have to put that up. So if you guys have like suggestions like Medano, you know, it's not just Medano. It was Medano, Paul Blunt, Intruder Alert Captain that's mentioned it. I think Don might be the first. So I think, and then all my audience agree too. Jeez. So all right, stay tuned for that. That's in the books. Remember, no skinny dipping. I think, yeah, all right. It's gonna be just one of those. I actually like to just dive right in. I don't adapt very well to water. I mean, cold or hot. I don't just adapt very well to temperature. So sometimes I like to just get myself in there and just be like, get it over with. You know what I mean? So cannonball indeed. Yeah, I'm so happy. So welcome to the all new members. I was able to gift those memberships, and let me check out that poll. You know, I thought you guys might be more into the, you know, fitness content. No, I'm just joking. But okay, 4K walks, that's fair. And I think the poll is still going. We got the most right now. Table tennis was signed. Who would have knew? You know what? We're putting a lot of hard work into it. I'm not joking. Like, we have so much equipment and racket that me and Sign has been through, just trying to. Well, we're kind of equipment junkies. I don't know if you know what that means, but yeah. So we went through about like 10 rackets. So we'll get to show you guys all those. I don't know if you're interested, but there's 10 different rackets to look at, and we can talk about it. And we have like many different types of like rubbers. That's what table tennis, ping pong uses. And we talked about a Canadian facility last time, the ancient weapon, long pimple. So yeah, okay, fine. We'll get those table tennis content up. And I think the most important thing was me and Simon has been working really hard actually at the table tennis. So we've been at it. It's not easy to play, right? Especially being able to keep the ball at on the table like consistently for a long time and making it fun and interesting. So yeah, so hoorays to Sign, I think. All right, well, I'll get us some table tennis content, and then I think the 4K walks are consistent with the fitness content, and nobody likes these chill streams. So there's a reason why I only got 2 up, the documentary. So fine. And Peter's in the house to say only if he skinny dips with Sign. Jeez. Welcome to the live stream, Peter. Yeah, I think you have a situation there where you are. Hopefully it's all getting resolved. I'm glad you're here to enjoy the later stream. It's quite late right now. I was just telling Juanita yesterday on the workout stream, and I was watching it on the replay a little bit with Sign, and I just realized I didn't finish my sentence. Juanita came in, I was like, hello Juanita, welcome to the live stream, and I was like, oh, you're not really in it for an evening workout. And I think Juanita's like, what are you talking about? I just realized I was doing those workout streams way too late, especially for my viewers like overseas. So of course, obviously where Juanita is in the United States, it might be not the best time to work out, right? So hopefully I can kind of do it a bit earlier. I'm not an evening person in terms of working out, so hopefully I can like maybe start those workout streams around 8 a.m. my time, right? That would better accommodate as well for some of you viewers overseas, especially in North America. So maybe you guys are more in the mood to maybe watch a guy work out and join in, because I've been starting them around like 10, 11, and I think you guys are like falling asleep, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, cheers. Thank you, Megan. Megan's saying, I'm glad you have supportive family members helping you out and sending you good vibes. And I think we're here helping you out as well, as much as Peter always helps me out on my walks. So yeah, hopefully we're sending you some positive vibes as well, Peter. And I'm glad your health has been improving. So despite some of the situation difficulties, I'm glad you're doing good on your health journey, and hopefully you and I actually can continue that. Actually, I too need to lose some weight, so I can take some inspiration from you, because if you guys don't know, I think Peter told us he's lost more than 50 pounds in recent months and the recent year. So I only need to lose about a pound or 2 in terms of body fat. So hey, I can definitely take some inspiration from you. So hey, everybody just helping each other out, and the inspiration goes both ways, man. You know what I mean? Definitely. I guess you guys have heard that enough from me, but yeah, thank you everyone. And City Admiral as well, cheers to you, Steve. You often say that I've been giving you some inspiration as well. I heard you tell me that you had a lot of good improvements on your own fitness journey, and hey, cheers to you, because you know what? You and all the viewers are the reason why I got out there in the first place. You know what I mean? And you know what? Also, some of it is, some motivation is also like towards upgrading some of the things that bother me on the walks, right? Like this microphone, for example, right? So yeah, a lot of that, it's just pure inspiration. And yeah, I just hope that I can give back as well. So it's really good to hear that you guys are doing good on your journey as well. Give me some feedbacks, right? You know what I mean? And whether it's fitness, whether it's just, you know, trying to get some good sleep at night. We're definitely in it together. So thank you. It goes both ways. That's what I'm trying to say. Cheers. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. And so far, we've been able to improve the stream. You know what I mean? Improve the equipment. I think the stability has been there for us most of the time. Just the microphone, I think, is the next thing to do. Last time around, and cheers to Don as well, and City Admiral. We've been able to get our new camera. We've been utilizing that for driving streams, and I'll be using that as well for some of our 4K walks. So yeah, like everything is just going good, because when I first started, I had this phone, and I asked Sign to buy me the DJI Pocket 3, and I thought I could stream with that as well. So we definitely come a long way, whether equipment-wise, as a channel, experience, and overall growth. I did say we do a little summary. Summary's quick. It's been a year. I didn't think we were gonna get monetized in time, to be honest. We did indeed get through that stages quite smoothly, I would say. I was quite worried, and at some cost. Some of you might not know, during time before we got monetized, I wasn't sure, so I was out doing a lot of walks during the time where my cat was sick. She was getting quite sick around the month of February, and that's when the channel was getting busy. So, and as well as it was high season. So a lot of those walks, I went out there, I don't know how to explain it, but I went out there half worried, I don't know, with yes and no, a bit iffy, because I kind of wanted to stay home. So they were definitely some of the walks that I did during those times were a little bit harder, but the reward is where we are now. We did get through it. So yeah, from there, it didn't, I don't know, it was overwhelming in terms of like being grateful. We did get monetized, and eventually we grew a little bit more. And thank you, each and every one of you, because in a year's time, we're what, 4.6K in subscribers. I met a lot of great people, great members, you know, amazing support. Something like I said, I didn't know me and Sign even needed. So thank you to each and every one of you. It's not what I thought, is it? It has transformed. I thought, you know, I was giving back. Who am I to give back? Now that I realize it, it's not giving back, it's sharing, isn't it? Right? It is sharing. You guys gave me so much, especially so much uplifting in April, especially, you know, and here I am. I made it. I survived, and this journey is continuing. It's new, it's fresh, and I feel like I don't know, I'm very excited. I haven't felt this way for a while, because I don't know, I haven't done a lot in the past 10 years. Maybe, I guess, yeah. So I'm excited to what's to come. Yeah, thank you. Cheers. I just hope we continue this growth, nice and steady. You know, I guess I'll conclude it with, in terms of talking about the topic. We can chill a little bit more and chat about other stuff, but to conclude it, yeah, you should start a YouTube channel. But if you're in it to, I don't know, depends on what your goal is, but if you're in it to become famous, I don't know, to get rich, I don't know, also to, what was the word that people use? Get viral? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. That's why I keep on saying I don't know, right? I can only tell you in my own perspective. If you're in it for some positive personal growth, right? Sure, definitely start one. Yeah, you should. If you're in it to learn a little bit something about yourself, right? About even your environment, like how I got to walk around Phuket again and fall in love with Thailand all over again. Yeah, start a channel. If you're in it to meet some good friends, you know, spend some time together, have some chats, and walk through the ups and downs of life a little bit together, yeah, start a channel. But I can only say that for myself, because my channel is very unique, right? I'm not in it to get viral. I'm not in it to get famous. I'm also not in it to get rich. So I'm just in it to start a channel, something for me to do, meet some friends, right? Hopefully we can walk through the path of life together, share a little bit. And some of you might know I'm actually quite strict here. Yeah, it's not for everyone, right? It's for just you guys, unique group of people, right? That enjoys these walks around the island, these more relaxing vibes, enjoy spending some time together. And whether you're lurking or in the chats, but like I said, enjoy the content overall. Right? If you don't, hey, what are you doing here, man? There's plenty of other YouTubers out there that's very exciting. I'm just a boring guy. Like I said, I usually sum it up. I'm just a guy that really loves his cat and really misses his cat. And Canadian Facility came back. Let me know. It's very out of bounds video uploading to the channel right now. No premiere, but I'm curious to hear people's thoughts in the comments. It does take a long time. I have decided to do this live stream instead. The editing is not too long for our type of content, as you know, and I don't like to do a lot of edits anyways. I like to do my videos in one take. But yeah, the uploading has been a little bit ridiculous. But stick to live streams, Canadian Facility? I don't know. They do different things, obviously. Sorry if I missed you in the chats, but I'm glad everyone's having a good time. And City Emerald said, I went from 220 pounds to 185. Wow! Congrats! Oh my, I didn't know that was a huge step. That's a huge milestone. There we have it. And I was just saying, I just need to lose a little bit of weight in terms of cutting down on fat loss. So hey, I'm so happy for you, and definitely looking towards you and Peter for some inspiration. I kind of need it. I'm going towards that cut down phase soon. So hey, cheers, man. I'm just so happy that you were able to, maybe I helped, maybe I inspired, I'm not sure. But I'm so happy you're able to reach new heights and on your fitness journey. And it is about getting healthy, right? I didn't do those workout streams to show off. You know, I got nothing to show off. Look at me. I'm not a bodybuilder. Just another guy. But I think everybody deserves a chance, you know, even me at the age of 43 to get in shape, you know what I mean? And it's never too late, right? And 43 is definitely not old, right? Like City Emerald, he's a little bit older than me. Peter is a little bit older than me, right? And everybody is still on their health journey. And I often say, fitness is all we have. You know what I mean? You can be very confident. You can be, I talked about it on the last fitness stream. You can be, you can have a lot of ego, right? And you ride that ego to get very strong and very fit. But at the end of the day, it is the humble path. It is the path that you can keep on doing. Like walking for example, for some people, like for me. A path that's not so glamorous, is it? Sometimes, right? But that's usually the path that you need to take to keep something, even with fitness, right? Some of my workouts, you guys know, I'm not there to show you some new routines. They're quite the same. My message and mentality is that you keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it, right? But yeah, I'm so happy for you guys. Hey, cheers, man. And hello, Yoshi. Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. And I think it's pretty late over there where you guys are. My homie's back in Canada. In Toronto especially, it's 11:53 here locally. So I think it's 7 minutes before it's midnight for you guys. I guess I'll be wrapping up the stream soon. I've been talking a long time, but I'm going to pull a banner for Lee first. And thank you so much, Lee, for hitting our super chat goals. But most important of all, thank you so much for the inspiration and always joining me on my walks. And I guess I said this 1,000 times. Cheers, man. I can feel that you enjoy the content. and that means a lot to me. That keeps me going. That actually keeps me from feeling like, oh my God, being shy or being fearful. Are are there people gonna be there? Is people gonna watch? You know what I mean? Am I gonna have a friend to chat to on this walk today? Right? So hey, thank you for enjoying the content, each and every one of you, because I hasn't failed. Every time I came out, I had a good conversation. You know what I mean? I was able to also get my steps in to upkeep my health. And it always feels very wholesome. There are some bad days. You guys see me bump into some dingus, some people screaming at me, some people, maybe some misunderstanding, right? As sometimes I cause issues at some parts of town without knowing what's going on. But I don't focus on it, do I? If someone was yelling at me, I might delete it. I'm not gonna let that ruin the day or ruin the image of beautiful Phuket, because that's one case. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna wanting to go viral because one person decided to cause trouble for me in a really nice part of town. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. You guys know how I am, right? If I see, for example, someone going through some mischief, like last time a gentleman maybe fell off his bike, that could have got a lot of views maybe. But, like I often say, there's a lot of ways to make a career. There's a lot of ways to live life, right? I choose the good ways, and maybe that's why I'm so thrift. Poor, ghetto, I don't know. But yeah, I like to build on the positive things. I try anyways. You know what I mean? I like to try to build on the good things. And if I'm feeling down, I'll try to turn that into something good. Thank you, everybody. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I've been blabbing away for a good 1 hour, just maybe trying to get one point through, and I often say it. We're not here forever. We're not here for a very long time, even if you live up to 100. You know what I mean? So often I say, let's spend those time with the people you enjoy. Spend those time wisely, if you can, happily, right? So very often enjoy doing what you do. You know what I mean? Try to walk through the path of life, what we have to do sometimes, and have a good time while we're doing it, right? And some of you might disagree, sure. Some of you may be thinking, this guy's insane. Maybe this channel is not for you. That's quite alright. But what's the best word to describe it? We're the born to be wild kind. Because I believe if we walk together, I guess, we can climb so high. I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Wild about life. That's the kind of wild we're talking about here. Let me pull that banner for you, Lee. Man, I can pull the banner anywhere in this cafe. I just turn to my left and it's a secret garden. Beautiful place. And thank you so much to PaPa's House Coffee for hosting us today, for being a wonderful place, obviously, and of course, a wonderful cup of coffee. I think I'm going to get myself another cup. All right, for those of you that can endure me, I'll be doing a little bit longer of a stream, of a chill stream. For those of you who's just in here to see what secret or crazy advice this guy has, we're done that. Not much of a secret, but that's the advice. So thank you, Lee. Let me pull you that banner. You know what, Lee? Let me order another cup of coffee first. Howdy, cup. They're kind of busy. No worries. One more copy. So maybe I'll take that cup of coffee on the go? Let's see. Canadian Vasily! I guess I gotta pull a couple of banners today. Alright, cheers Canadian Vasily. As he says, thanks for the stream, Alex. Please go live as long as you can to keep me company on my video renders. You know what? I'll go out for a walk with a cup of coffee, not to disturb this cafe any longer, right? But yeah, I could go live a little bit longer. But thank you so much, Canadian Vasily, for the wonderful support and also keeping me company as well. So cheers to you, man. I often edit videos and watch you on the replay as well. So Kokumana Cup, and let me pull your link. For those of you interested, Canadian Vasily is trying really hard to upload that video, so stay tuned. So let me pull a banner for Lee. We'll grab that cup of coffee. Let's walk around a little bit. How did that happen? One moment. Well, that was quick. Hey, my settings are better. Things are loading a lot faster on this now. Thank you so much, Lee. All the way from South Africa, spreading some positiveness all the way from Cape Town. Thank you so much, Lee. You're such a positive force to the channel and the community. And here's some fireworks before I blab any longer. But cheers to you for hitting our super chat goals. And of course, you know, we have the best times because it's hammer time. So we're having a couple today. So hopefully you're enjoying a cup of coffee yourself where you are. But cheers once again, Lee, for being who you are. Now, hope everybody's enjoying the stream. I'll go out for a little bit of a walk. I guess I gotta walk off my coffee anyways, right? So one moment, let me get my stuff packed up and we can go for a spin around Katu. And Vasily, let me pull your link. See? I don't forget everything. And I definitely never forget my friends. Okay, we're just taking some chill time, and I think everybody's quite relieved. It's like, this guy's been talking non-stop. But you know what? Take a look at the pin post I have in the chats. That's my documentary 1 up there. I could hardly speak for 3 minutes non-stop, and it took me an hour to make that video. So I don't know if this is improvement, but I've come a long way. But if I missed anything in the chats, I'll be catching up. No worries. And I apologize. I was just more in it today to talk a little bit more. And Megan says, I appreciate the positive community you created, Alex. I love being a part of it. And thank you so much, Megan, for being a part of it. I do my best, as you guys know, to upkeep the community. And it is different here, isn't it? And it might grow slower, me being so strict and keeping things on the more positive note. But hey, I guess there should be a place somewhere that people could have a slight safe haven or just a small escape, like I said. So I do my best to create that small escape, and why not around Phuket Island? It's a beautiful place, and don't people come here to Phuket and Thailand for that small escape anyways? Thank you, Canadian Vasily. As he says, motivational stream. What does motivational streams? Okay, guys, enjoy the vibes, and let me pack up a little bit, and then we'll go outside, and maybe I'll show some of you who don't know what I do just a little bit of what I usually do, walking around. Oh, thank you. Yes, one moment. Yeah, we have Papa himself serving the coffee this time.
Okay.
Cheers. Thank you so
Enjoy
much.
the home.
Yes, I'll be actually taking this to go. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, and that's Papa's from Papa's House Coffee. I'll be paying the bill first, and then we'll get on going. And Canadian Vasily is saying, yeah, you can get that on my stream, Steve. I drink like 10 coffees, then go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. Well, I don't know. I'm on my second, so let's see how well this one does for me. But thank you, Canadian Vasily, for spotting me that cup of coffee. Well, second cup. And you guys can see why I'm taking it on the go. I'm like jumpy, man. But that's how some of these streams can go, unplanned, unscripted. And today also the weather has improved a bit, so maybe the coffee can motor me through a little bit. Okay, a wonderful cup of coffee. And let me get the bill and then we'll get going. Okay, let's get the bill.
Yes. Okay, for your tea coffee.
Yes.
150 baht ครับผม
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
ครับก็200 baht นะ we share for 50 baht
ฤดูกาลไม่เคยไป
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day ครับ
Thank you. Sorry to bother you. Thank you. Always a great time at Papa's House Coffee. I said that 1,000 times. Well, it's true. And I had a great cup of coffee as well, obviously. So thank you to Papa's. Would it be wrong that I use the washroom first, everybody? Alright, you know what? I'll leave my stream with Papa. Or at the counter anyways. And then I'll make a visit to the washroom. How's that? Actually, you know what, man? I don't want to take everybody's time. Let's go. I'm a walktuber. I got this. Can you ask the guy if they deliver it to Canada? Starbucks is closed. You know, by the time it gets there, Starbucks might be open again, bro. So let me take a glimpse at the chat verse. And Steve says, and with too much coffee, it would give a whole new meaning to the stream. You're not making the situation better, Steve. But thank you for the comical input. Or what did I say? I don't know. But funny input, that's what I meant. I'm just looking through the stream a little bit. I mean the stream. It's really gotten to me, that word. I'm just looking at the chats a little bit. Okay. Before I change my mind, let's head on out. And we'll call it a victory lap. Megan says, go use the facilities, Alex. We'll enjoy the pretty cafe while we wait. I think I'm fine. No worries. I got this. No, I'm not too bad. I'm still okay. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate it. I definitely do. We're definitely motor on in terms of being powered and empowered. We're empowered by coffee now. But for those of you who's interested and just coming in and saying, what is this guy talking about? Well, this is what we usually do. Instead of just sitting at the cafe, we do visit cafes and do some coffee reviews. But we usually walk around the island and have chats like these. And nothing unusual about being empowered by coffee as well. But I'm gonna do it one last time so nobody else do it after. Nobody mention the word stream. Got a motor running. I'm not sure what politicians talk about. And that's why we don't talk about any of those here. Usually. Well, never. Not me anyways. Because I don't know anything actually about local politics, so. And intruder alert captain says, this walk is powered by coffee. Definitely. But the channel is definitely empowered by each and every one of you watching. And thank you so much. I like to take the advice of Sir Strides or Johnny Strides. Staying humble, keeping my head down, keep on walking, keep on growing with everybody. Let the channel continue and help us in terms of keeping the dream alive. Just living a simple life would be nice. That's what I strive for. And this channel has definitely helped me and Sign become stronger. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to walk around Phuket Island today. Can I just change the lyrics like that? Is that allowed? Oh, what fun it is to ride on a Honda Monkey today. Is that allowed? That sounds good. Hey, today 25 Slow Bar is open. I'm so happy they are. We came a couple of times, do you guys remember? And unfortunately, they were closed. So I guess we can come back for a cup of coffee soon enough. Radhika? Oh, that's awesome. Let me see this. You share a birthday with Rudolph. And that's December 6th. Hey, early happy birthday, Steve. That's so close. I guess we should give you an official shout out on the day. But since we're just finding out now, early happy birthday to City Emerald. Kakumatnaka for being here, of course. And yeah, just wishing you a early birthday, early great birthday. And I think it's going to be a good one because your health is much better. I'm so happy on the health improvements and the fitness improvements. I'm so serious. That's just what's been on my mind nonstop. I'm able to, maybe it's me, maybe it's not, but I'm able to give back a little bit positively. And yeah, continue the health journey, whether be it just losing more weight, walking a little more, but hey, enjoy life a little more, right? Thank you so much, Steve. And happy birthday. You know, you don't know sometimes if you're able to give back something positive. I don't either. I mean, I don't anyways. So it's great to hear some feedback from everybody that they're doing well. And it's a little bit related to the channel. I just hope to give people some good sleep at times. But yeah, it's definitely good news to hear. And Don says, oh no, I'm older than Rudolph. No worries, I stopped counting since 40, like I said. I was just thinking where to pull a banner. Maybe across the street actually. Today we really have no business going to the temple. In terms of, it wasn't really planned on the stream. But let me come down here and get Canadian Vasily at least a nice banner. 60 is the new 30. Definitely. I actually really agree. I actually tried to retire in my 30s to come here. I called it semi-retiring, did I not? Well, it didn't all pan out that way. But I'm glad I didn't retire, but I don't really think I'm having a hard time right now doing what I love. But let me pull that banner for Destination Travels first. And thank you, Canadian Vasily, for spotting me a second cup of coffee. Hope your video is done soon, but hey, stay tuned everybody at Destination Travels for some awesome content in 4K, I assure you. And it's worth the wait. So thank you so much, Canadian Vasily, for spotting me a cup of coffee and also staying awake with us. Well, with me. I guess many of you are overseas staying awake with me. Thank you very much. And for those of you who's wide awake over here in this part of the world, shouldn't you be getting some lunch now? Let me walk down here a little bit and we'll finish the stretch. And then we'll do a small loop around and complete the victory lap. And Don will be 64 on December 30th. Hey, early half, so many December babies. One moment. Is December the month to be born to be wild? An early happy birthday, Don. Yeah, we'll be giving you and Steve probably a shout out on the official day, but an early happy birthday to you. I guess you get to enjoy Christmas, New Year's, and your birthday all quite at the same time period. So yeah, geez, no wonder he says, I'm born to be wild. And also, if I do forget, this kind of spares me for forgetting because I said it already, right? But an early happy birthday to both of you. December babies. Oh, there's a nice drink stall here. Oh, it's a whole shop. That's food as well. And there's a fruit stall here. I don't think this was here many times we walked by, so hey, that's cool. 35 baht. Ah, very good. Good price. 35 baht for some pineapples. Okay, let's do a loop around now. And intruder, let me see here. See if I missed anything. Intruder captain says, thanks, no worries. And thank you, Don, for also enjoying the content and giving me a favorite song this year. Yeah, might as well be the song of the channel now. Me and Simon both often scream it for no reason. Who needs a reason, eh? Okay, let's check out the other side of the street while we do the loop around. And City Admiral was talking about he was forced to retire a year ago after age 59. But after 41 years and 9 months at the same job, I got a raise to retire. And cheers to all those years of your services, of course, Steve. Actually, when I was in Toronto in Canada, working is a really important part of life, obviously. But I guess for me it was a bit too much, that culture. A couple of jobs, kept on going at it daily to kind of keep it interesting. I don't know the best way to put it. But it's also good to retire. It just depends on how you see retirement. I kind of said I came here to semi-retire, but we're still living life, we're still moving, we're still building, we're still dreaming. We just need a reason, I think, sometimes. And I definitely needed one. I was telling everybody at the beginning of the video, I was saying, I spent a lot of time saying it, but I said you needed something to help you connect, right? I mean, anybody can be a YouTuber nowadays. I think many other content creators maybe have mentioned that, you know, the cost is not so high now to get the equipment to do so. Trojan says, "You're still retired, Alex." Thank you, Trojan. Well, I don't know if it's a thing. I was too retired before, so thanks to each and every one of you, I'm normalized retired now. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I'm enjoying life a little bit more. Some purposes, I guess, you have to need some help for other people to give you, but you also have to believe in it once you find it. So I guess once I found that connection, I still believe in what we're doing and staying in this part of the world, staying with my family, mostly. And City Admiral says, I have 3 boys, 34, 28, and 17. Truly my 3 best retirement plan who will take care of me when I get old. Hey, and hooray to you, raising 3 amazing individuals. I mean, I'm still thinking about, and like what we said on the last stream we mainly spent time talking about how Thailand has maybe helped me settle down, helped me maybe want to have a family life compared to the solo single life that was very rushed for me in the past. And also, having lived here this long has maybe gotten me really interested in, I don't know, but we're not sure yet, but hey, at least I'm not afraid to be a father, so maybe one day that might happen. But yeah, I'm just thinking about that, and to be honest, you know, and you're like, what are you waiting for? I'm not fearful as a person now. I think I've done a lot of growing in the past 10 years. I think maybe I could have something to offer if I had some kids as a parent. But honestly, to be a responsible parent, at least for myself, and I speak for myself only, obviously, I need to be more stable. I cannot be what Trojan said, retired. Or at least perhaps better prepare retired. So let us as in the channel, me and Sign, we'll do a little bit of saving first. And if the channel ever grows to a certain stability that I can offer to my child, my family, I don't know. Right, then I'll consider maybe going through with it. That's just the way I see things, right? I used to also be an insurance broker, so I do believe in a little bit about pre-planning. So for myself, I get really anxious thinking that I'm not able to, or maybe not in the position to completely provide some stability if I were to have kids for my child. So I just held off on it for the longest time. I mean, I'm quite alright living all thrift and stuff. Oh, wrong street. Not wrong street, but it doesn't seem to loop around where I want it. So yeah, Steve is saying getting married and having kids were my life's two biggest fears until I met my wife. It's the same for me, Steve. Same thing for myself. I actually, once upon a time in my life, I said I'll never have kids. So yeah, being in Thailand, living a more slow pace of life, I would say has changed my perception a little bit on that. And City Emerald has been a dad for 33 years. Cheers. Hey, and cheers to all you great dads out there, man. For myself, I guess I didn't really have that most of my life. And maybe that's why it also adds a little bit to the fear. And I'm finishing off my coffee here, so we might be wrapping up a little bit in a little bit. So, Canadian Vasily, I hope your video is done uploading. But yeah, this is still part of the theme, of course, on the title. You can see how starting this small channel, at least for myself, opened up some opportunities and some things that I never thought possible. Let's continue to grow it, and I'll just look at it as if it does happen, then it's my kid's future college fund. I don't know. We've been talking about that a lot lately, but I don't want anybody to jump the gun. I still need some time, of course, and we'll gauge it as life goes on. I still have a little bit of time at 43 years young. But maybe like what Trojan said, in the near future, we might be just getting some cats, getting some dogs, who's also could be a big part of the family. But not yet. We need to prep a little bit more, and of course get us and also our cat emotionally ready for a new family member. But anyways, I think I've been blabbing a long time. Let's see if we can wrap things up and not keep everybody for too long. Hey City, didn't Alex attend PSU? Yes, that's Prince Songkla University. Prince of Songkla University. And I think City Emerald is talking about Portland State University, which is also PSU. So I guess, hey, we both attended PSU. All right, thank you everybody for listening to me blab for so long. This was supposed to be just a chill stream, but I guess the extra cup of coffee got me motoring. And here we are. I'm gonna wrap things up, but yeah, before I head off, hey everybody, thank you so much to Canadian Vasily for the amazing support, and also as well as Lee. Both of you got me a cup of coffee, so I enjoyed 2 cups. A little bit much for myself maybe, but yeah, thank you everybody. I hope you got some perspective of should you start a YouTube channel. But like I said, if you're like me, in it for some personal growth, in it for some good health, but also in it for keeping the dream alive, then I'm sure you should start a YouTube channel. But yeah, I did mention why you shouldn't start, but I guess a YouTube channel means different things for everyone, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. But thank you everyone for joining in today. We won't be having another documentary until maybe next year, so I hope you enjoyed documentary too. And yeah, let's continue to grow, let's continue to walk, and hopefully you guys will get more content that you enjoy to watch. Thank you for joining in the poll today. I will definitely look at it and create some table tennis content with sign. But thank you for letting me know you guys are looking forward to that. Kakumana Cup. And until we meet again, I'm your Phuket Walker, Alex. Saudi Cup, Saudi Ka, and Sawadee Ja. And I shall catch you all later. And thank you everyone for this little bit different special stream, documentary officially number 2. And definitely thank you, an extra thank you for being patient. That's something new. I actually was exhausted today after a more tough workout for me yesterday from the fitness stream. And then of course walking around the island quite a bit in the previous walk we did together. So thank you everybody for also granting me a day off and empowering me to get through the day with a cup of coffee. Please do stay for the outro music, and I hope you get your video uploaded, Canadian Vasily, so we can all enjoy that good content soon enough. I do need to update the members list, obviously. I just gifted some memberships today, so welcome to all my new members. But a huge shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the amazing support. Until we meet again, we're off. Take care.